came back, and Jimmy was in service then. And so I wanted to go to beauty school. And he said, well, Ann, you find out how much it is. It wasn't but $25 to take the course. Miss Newsom was teaching it, and she had the beauty shop. And so there were 3 of us that applied for the job and to go to school. Well, Newsom didn't even have a high school education. I had more education than she did, so I taught the class. See, how does those kind of things just happen to one person that way? Well, I did. I taught the class, and I was there 1 week before she started charging for my work. Same price the other operators did. She wasn't supposed to, but she did. There was things, unusual things that happened that I thought was strange. And then when I finished my course, I got the job at Quitman at the hotel down there, and that's when Jim and I married after. And while I was there, and I went on to Columbus. And I was there during the war. Oh, that was something. I met some of the most interesting people, Jim. It was really, I think, an education to me to meet so many people and talk to them. And most of them were very nice. You had some that was ugly, and of course you can always have that in any business you're in, I know. So, but I finished my course, and then I worked in that shopping equipment, and then when Jim and I married, he had a room for me in Columbus. And the lady, when I went in there with this lady and I were talking, and she was the sister to one of the customers I had in Moultrie, Georgia. And I said, oh, you are? And so we had a lot in common. And so she had a beauty shop on Broad Street in Columbus. And her daughter insisted that she take me. I did her daughter's hair for her. She was going to a dance out at Fort Benning, and the lady was busy, so she couldn't do it. And I told her I'd do it for her. And she said, Mother, you let one of those girls go. Said, this one's better than what you have. But she said, well, I can't do that. But I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to a beauty school in Atlanta for 3 days. And said, will you work in my place? Well, she was the owner of the shop, you see. And I said, yes, I will. So the 3rd day I was there, this lady came in to bring supplies. And Miss Crutchfield, she owned a beauty supply place. And so she wanted her hair done, and everybody was busy except me. And I said, well, I'll do it for you. So I did her hair and combed it out and all. And she said, would you like to have a job? I said, yes, I'm on a job. She said, well, I have a shop that the lady has left, and I need a supervisor for it. I need a manager for it. And I said, all right. She said, well, I'll come to your apartment then and take you there Monday morning. So I went to work in that shop there, but that was in the cotton mill section. That was in the real rough section. And Jim, those people didn't have anything. And there's very few of them could get their hair done. And I honestly, I felt sorry for them, but I just didn't like that area. And so Miss Crutchfield, I hadn't been there but just a short time, when she said, Ann, I have another shop out in a different section of Columbus, and would you like to go out there? She said the lady has gone to California, gone to Los Angeles 2 weeks vacation, and said, I'd like to have you go out and try it. And so I said, all right. And she took me out there. And that's when I started to work in the Blue Jay Beauty Shop in Columbus, Georgia, on Winland Road. And that's like I say, I met some of the nicest people I told you about. The lady, when Peggy was born, I had been doing her hair. She sent her chauffeur with a tray about this long, piled with fruit and flowers and everything, you know, like that. And then Miss Ilges, her husband owned some of the mills also, and she's the one brought me all the clothes. It was just so unusual to meet the people that I met.